Hey everybody, it's ICAP, International Commercial Archeology Derivation Group. Alright. What about commercial history, news, anything related to commercial, retail, business, and so forth. Talk a little bit of history because I'll talk about a lot of present day things. You know that business goes way back. Oh yeah. They did bartering, that was business. Trading, it was they did. 366 years, the longest running for a business, and they're closing up this year. Hudson Bay, it's based in Canada. That 366 years just before the United States was formed. Fortunately, they didn't die. They started out with training first and make those related things when they hunt down to Hudson Bay Company, and they sold that, and they expanded to department stores. Now they're closing up. Hotels, trading, it goes way back. Marco Polo was another. He was a trader with his father and his uncle. Marco Polo was more of, he had to go with his father because he was young. You know how children had to stay with the father when they traveled sometimes? Okay. So he traveled from Europe, Italy, to China and back. That's how he brought back pasta, food, spices, materials, like fabric. That's what Marco Polo's parents and uncle did. Remember, Marco did only right. That's what made him well-known author about trading and how trading life was like. You observe. For example, you observe that farmers and or ranchers in China were trying to tame a Velociraptor. Yet, the dinosaur, they read in the book, do not lie to me saying that's not true. It is true. Marco Polo said so. He said it tastes like chicken. It's literally chicken, super sized. It could feed a whole block without one Velociraptor. Because Velociraptor is more bird-like, angry bird type. Well, all the others were of different kind of dinosaurs. Right. You know that even the Bible said about business. Yet. This farmer needs workers in his vineyard. Some of the workers left by lunch. Said, no, you gotta finish work. And they never came back. So he had to hire a new group of workers. And when those original came back, then I'm not paying you. Jesus Christ said that. Parable. No, it's clearly farming. Mentioned vineyard. Mentioned shepherd. They were farming. Get the walls. Get the meat, the milk. For farming. For us, to eat. Breed it. They were business. They breed. They had to breed, make pure breed for sacrifice in the Old Testament. And let's see what else. Hotels. Yeah, there were hotels back then. Remember hearing the story of the good Samaritan? thought that thick man on the road. Other religious leaders thought, oh, it's Bible. I'm not gonna. But the good Samaritan thought, noticed he needs help. So help him up, bring it to the inn nearby. The inn back then probably the hotel. You know, like the Holiday Inn, INN. That in the Bible, inn. Gave him food. Money for the food and shelter for the man. Said if I'm not enough, I'll be back. Make sure. And I'll give you more money. Until he's well enough to nurse him back. And also mentioned that twice in the Bible, 2 different times. The other one, there's no room in the inn. That's when the tax collecting time. Everybody had to travel to their own hometown. You know, they hospitality, you know, the inn, hotels back then. Usually inns back then were more of like shelter in the basement. Shelter. They live above. Because the floodwater will get the cold air. It's warmer up. It's higher up. Remember, there's no heater back then. No central air. So, many of them would stay. And with Joseph and Mary, there's no room. So, Jesus stayed at the, actually, it's not Manor. Manor is the thing that cradle hay or water. They've been doing that for centuries. Even here, where I do that farm, a little bit of that where they put the hay down. So that's the Manor. That's what they did with Jesus Christ. But back then it was all stone. And I watched YouTube about that. This man described Bethlehem. He was in Bethlehem. Saw one of those. That's one of those places that's like that. Jesus Christ may have been in. It's all shipped out. It's a stone. He is the rock. Makes that. Not wood. Because wood rot. No good in a few years. Remember, they don't know how to stain wood back then. And with water, yeah, no. So, it was just rock. I believe that's where he was then. It makes perfectly sense. So, that's the airing up back then. It was at someone's house. That you see a lot of times houses have their barn underneath. That's why you notice a lot of barns have high stone walls with wood above. When you walk in, oh, you're really down the basement part, not the ground floor. Many of them are like that today. That's the same thing back then. People live in their farmhouses, live above. The animal lived down below. It's where Jesus Christ was born. He was born in the manor. It doesn't really mean he was born in the manor. He was born in the farmhouse with a farm shed. Then put him in the manor because that's a crypt. They thought the idea that to be a crypt. They didn't have a crypt when they were in Bethlehem. Joseph could make it, but no. He was able to use that. It's a crip. Meaner is a crip. Alright, let's see what else in history of business. Throughout the century, they did a lot of trading. Ship made it a lot easier back then. Around the Greco-Roman time. They traded all over the world from Mediterranean Sea out. The Strait of Gibraltar were all over the world. Then, centuries later, Marco Polo, that's by foot, by land travel. Then the ship did that. First ship and land, well, both for the Roman Empire. All roads lead to Rome. They actually built highway straight to Rome. That's interesting. Then ship. Then back to land. Then back to ship to them because Columbus. He thought it'd be quicker route. Atlantic Ocean. But he found out that later, oh, that's America. Nah, China. Then he thought. But then they said, oh, let's do that way. They start trading and colonize America. You're right there. That's North, Central, South America. Okay. So trading all over that way. Then, as time grew by, it wasn't shipped anymore. A lot of countries have their own factories, their own local companies to do sales in their general stores. And that's what eventually became department stores. Then shipping yachts were by train. It's like Deers and Penn Catalog. I think my battery's going dead. That's what they did. They traveled by train with around 1700 to the turn of the 20th century. Then, after that, tractor trailers and train. Today, tractor trailer, train, ship, and airplane. Yet, they use planes today. UPS, FedEx use them for shipping. And even the airplane companies have their own plane to ship their own plane. Yeah, they open it up, they put the plane body in and close it up and fly to the next plane to finish the assembly. It's quite interesting today what they do. So today, commerce is really all over. We do that through the internet. So we have come a long way since bartering in person with the oh, you want this? A lot of places still do, especially third world nation, where some of you might see in the old American street here. Little hot dog stand that goes back thousands of years. I'm not talking about the hot dog. I'm talking about the stand. It's the way things are ever since. Peter and the other were fishermen. They gather all these fish for that's commercial fishing. They gather and sell the fish. And Jesus Christ spoke to them, hey, follow me. You know, he said, follow me. Right where, right on the beach, right by the dock. with about what? Quite interesting. So you can see that come up, just goes a long time. It will never die out. It will continue in a new form. It all depends on how you chop, too. Alright, thanks for watching. Ciao.